Hey guys, nice junk here. So, this video is strange. This video was never supposed to be, because I was just like cleaning out the yard at home, getting ready for the big move to the new worldwide headquarters. So I just thought, hey, I'm just going to start throwing stuff in the trailer and, bringing it to the shred. Pull off the stuff that I know has copper, and the stuff that doesn't, I'm not going to micro scrap. Just need to get it done. Well, there was this welder, and I've done a bunch of welder videos, and I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing them. But anyways, I was going to just throw the whole welder into the shred. In my mind, I thought for sure this thing is all aluminum. Well, I'm still not sure if it's all aluminum. When I opened it up, I found some goodies, and I found some really bizarre things. So this is the welder. It's a Durodyne PBFS14. That's for you people that are blind and are watching YouTube. I don't know why I told you that. You can see it. Anyways, so I took the case off, and see, like over here, I took the case off, and I found something bizarre in it. I found this for transformers. I've never seen anything like it, and I thought, well, that's bizarre. So I actually texted my buddy Scrap It All to see if he's ever seen anything like that, and he said no. And then he said, this has to be a video. So this is the video. So I guess maybe in the future I shouldn't tear anything apart without the camera on. And just look at, I've already unscrewed the wires, took a couple bolts out, but look at that copper. Big chunky copper. In the bucket there's more copper rods. So we're going to finish off this video by tearing it apart together. And I apologize for not having you right from the very beginning. We're just going to start by where I left off. Cut these wires off. So now that the harness is cut off, we're going to just remove these bolts. That's a piece of aluminum. Come on. We will get that out eventually. pull out this extension. There you go. Front cover is off. I'm sure they sell a tool for this. Okay. Now, well, that was brutal. It still is. Help me understand. This is ridiculous. Come on. Two of those. That'll go into dirty brass. Hopefully this one isn't as bad. I'm sure it will be. Oh no. Turned almost right away. Really? And there's got to be a flat screwdriver on top of that. One transformer. The rest of this, I know some of you would be going after this little bit of brass, but the rest of that is shred for me. Now we'll just unbolt the transformers. If we have the right socket. Unbolt these bolts so you can get the transformers done. See if these tops will pop off. We'll take off the wheels, pull out that rod, and this is, believe it or not, cast aluminum. Another piece of cast aluminum. Now we'll remove these bolts. Yeah, resin all the way through, but there's some big chunky copper in there. So decided, I seen this line. It kind of reminds me of an E-type transformer. So my idea is to split this open with the axe and like wish me luck. What's it doing on this side? Nothing yet. Now, we'll flip it the other way. So I see some resin squished out over here, so I actually think I'm going to turn this around to give me a better chance. So let's see, this closed up a little bit, so we'll go again. Now I have no idea what to do. think we're just going to keep on doing this. Kind of hoping I could. I would normally just turn this in for copper bearing, but I really want to see. Okay. I think now we need to get a cold chisel and maybe try and split this open a little bit more. So I just played around with something with a thought. Look at this. She's tapping in. Okay, let's see what happens if I tap the other side. Okay, so she's bending on me. So I'm thinking it's one big loop inside. So the idea of pushing it out or pulling it out is not going to work. I do have to get this case off. So maybe the cold chisel is the best idea. We'll see. That's probably stuck in there forever. Now what? It is separating. So look what I just got in the mail from Mr. Scrap It All on YouTube. Awesome sticker. Thank you, buddy. I love it. It's really shiny. Very well made. And that for sure will go in the new shop. So you won't see it stuck on anything for a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely going to go in the new shop. Let's flip this over again. See where we're at. So yes, we're back. It's windy. And I can't seem to get this, so I decided let's try the air chisel. Because the compressor is going to be noisy, I'm going to serenade you to some nice music. So you can see that did nothing. So I had another thought. These bolts I bet you go all the way through. And since I damaged them when I was taking the aluminum ends off, I'm wondering if I can just cut the bolts and take a little piece out at a time. It should be there, I would think. Oh yeah. Okay, first chunk off. Wow, there's some nice copper on here. But is it worth it? So what's here? Now we've got more of the exposed rod. So I'm going to continue doing what I was doing, and once I get this exposed, I'll come back to you. So we got the 1/2 off 14 hours later. Actually, once I got that first piece off, the rest actually went really easy. So it actually is a very similar to a normal transformer. Not that it's an H or an E or an I, but it's kind of the same idea. So this piece of copper sprung out, and I'll tell you, so the copper winds all the way from here, goes in and around. So I think the ticket is to do the same to the other side. Cut those bolts, remove this metal, and then I think we're home free. I'm not going to do the second one. I've decided that I'm going to treat it like 5 transformers. So what I mean by that is I'm going to put it on my horizontal bandsaw, cut it into 5 chunks, and then tackle it. That'd be way easier. So see you when I get back, and get this other side taken apart. So here we go. We got out of that casing. Yeah, fun. So now we just need to clean this off. My yard will take that as number one. So it's worth it. It's resin. More resin. But yeah. Let's see. Oops. Watch your head. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these long pieces off. And do some more. This I'm going to have to smash. So I'll be right back. Hey guys. I don't know if you remember last week I had you guys do a task. That was to go over to the taco guy's place and mark in the comments 20 times Nice Junk is also a fan of fans. Well, one guy was like super on it and I think it was exactly what I said. So congratulations, Sean Rad from Scrap and Junk. You won the copper from that fan. And I'm also going to send you a $25 gift card from Canadian Tire. Now you make sure you spend that on yourself. Don't be spending it on them kids or the wife. That's for you, buddy. You just buy yourself something nice. And thanks for everybody that participated. Hey, it got me quite a few subs. And that's exactly what this was all about. The scrapping community is fantastic. Love your support and love you all. So guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to change up the weigh-in. So I'm going to weigh the transformer stuff up first, then add the rest of the same material to get a total weight. But because those transformers are so crazy, I just thought it'd be important to show the difference. And whatever I weigh for the transformer weight will have to double because there's two of them and I only scrapped one. I'm saving the other one for a future video on an easier way to scrap them. The total weight of the transformer is 36.44 pounds. So you could take that in as a transformer. I think you could get like 30 cents a pound at current day rates, but I don't usually quote rates. But just to show you what we started out with, the cast aluminum that came off the transformer is 10 ounces. So double that, that's 20 ounces. Now we'll add in the rest of the aluminum that was on that, in that welder. So that was another 2.5 ounces, so a total of 22.5 ounces. Forgot there was two more pieces of aluminum. This came from the base. So 5 pounds, 15.2 ounces of cast aluminum. Add that on to the 20 ounces. insulated copper wire, 1 pound, 1.4 ounces. Nothing from the transformer. Number 1 copper. This is from the transformer. 5 pounds, 0.5 of an ounce. Now, we've got to double that, so that's 10 pounds of copper. Now we'll add the rest of the number 1. So that's another 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So that's pretty good. Now, number 2 copper. This is all from the transformer. There was no number 2 in that welder besides the transformer. So, 2 pounds, 1.2 ounces. So double that. 4 pounds, 2.4 ounces. Number 3 copper. And that's when it's really gummed up with stuff and there's, stuff and other stuff, and I don't even know if they'll take it. But hey, I've only got this chunk times 2. So 5.5 ounces of number 3 copper. Brass, 2.1 ounces. Dirty brass, 6.2 ounces. Small transformer that has the paper in between. They're not worth scrapping. They're not worth taking apart. So I'll just go ahead and as transformers. And it is 14.7 ounces. So almost a pound. So I hope you enjoy that episode, Nice Junk. Just to show you, just don't throw things in the shred. Just open them up and take a peekaboo. You never know what's inside. That one really threw me for a loop. So make sure to like, share, subscribe. Even tell your buddy about it. I don't care if he's not interested. Just tell him. He's used to not enjoying what you say. So till next week, that was some nice junk.